Come, let me take y'all to the Meiji Jingu Shrine here in Tokyo, Japan. I hope I pronounced that okay. The Meiji Shrine is one of the most popular shrines here in all of Japan and was dedicated to the virtues of Emperor Meiji and his Empress Shoko for the role they played in help building the foundation for a more modernized Japan. The shrine compound is actually set within 70 hectares of land, filled with over 100,000 different types of trees that were dedicated from different regions of Japan. I had no idea what I was walking into, but it's literally a calm in the busyness. It's like I don't know, you immediately just feel. This huge green space is located in the middle of busy Tokyo, right next to subway stations, right next to all kind of things, but it's just this green, luscious, peaceful area that I had no idea existed. The place so big, you need a map. So I went to go and consult it because for me, I was like, this whole green space is a shrine, but no, that was not the case. There is actually this complex building area that has it, and when I walked up, I could already see the amount of people that were here, but could also tell this place is accustomed to holding much more people. Apparently on the first day of the new year, 3 million people just passed through here. First thing I noticed was a lot of people were crowded around this area where you could actually purchase different Shinto charms and amulets that all had different meanings behind them. So one would say fortune for a good job or for good health, different things like that. Not too far along was the main section. Y'all, can you just imagine in here being filled with people, because I could, where you had the opportunity to look around and actually see the official shrine building, which is this one up ahead here, where you can actually go and say a prayer using a specific technique which is actually written down. It also has this guy who's policing, and you can't be loud, you have to be very reverent. I saw people dropping money in a box and then retrieving one of these things, so I did the same thing, and turns out it was one of the many poems that the Emperor and Empress wrote. So that was pretty cool that I got to take a piece of that with me. But they also had different Shinto activities that people could partake in, like this one, which is I think an Emma, where people can make a wish and write them on these wooden things. You have to pay to buy them. I think the wooden parts are actually called Emmas. They had this section where you can write down your prayers and your wishes, and you put it in an envelope with an offering, and then they would put them in front of the shrine's altar. There were just a lot of opportunities for people to put out good wishes, good energy, and you could really feel it in the space as well. It's definitely one of reverence, definitely one that has a lot of history. This place was first built in 1920, and next time I come back, I definitely would like to do a walking tour here to learn more about the Emperor and Empress and the Shinto activities. I missed this section when first walking in, but apparently you're supposed to come here and wash your hands and your mouth. There's a technique to do it as well before, so that you kind of purify yourself before entering the temple space. I didn't do it before, but I did do it afterwards when walking out. There's also a garden in the area which had an entrance fee. It was just about to be closed, so I said nah. But there's also this section which is filled with barrels of Western wine and also barrels of sake, which are dedicated by the sake brewers in honor of the Emperor and Empress, because they were so critical in just encouraging different industries to grow in Japan at the time. So I just kind of loved how they still keep their memory alive in this way. Overall, I'm very happy that I was able to visit this place, y'all. This was not on my radar at all, but I'm happy that things worked out that I could visit. If for nothing else, learning about this really green, quiet, peaceful space in the middle of the city, it's a nice escape. So save this for if you're ever in Tokyo, Japan, and you want a little bit of everything. My next adventure involves a little bit more action. Can somebody say Takeshita Street and Shibuya? Hey!